Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand on the edge of a brand new year, it's time to reflect, reset, and redirect our energy. The world is changing faster than ever before. Distractions are everywhere. Technology, noise, and opinions surround us, pulling us in 1,000 directions. But amidst all of this chaos, there's one thing that will determine whether you thrive or merely survive in 2025, your ability to focus on yourself. You see, most people spend their lives worrying about what others think, chasing approval, or comparing their journey to someone else's highlight reel. But the truth is, no one is living your life but you. No one knows your dreams the way you do. No one feels your struggles like you do. And no one else is responsible for building your future. That responsibility lies solely in your hands. In a world dominated by noise, the ability to silence it and focus on yourself is more than a skill, it is a necessity. Noise isn't just the sounds around us, it's the constant influx of distractions, opinions, comparisons, and external influences that steal our attention and energy. Every day we are bombarded with notifications from our phones, unsolicited advice from others, and endless streams of information demanding our focus. This overwhelming barrage can leave us feeling scattered, disconnected, and unproductive. The truth is, if you're constantly responding to the world around you, you'll never have the clarity or energy to build the life you truly want. That's why it is crucial to take control of your focus and intentionally silence the noise. One of the biggest sources of this noise is the pressure to compare yourself to others. Social media has become a breeding ground for unrealistic expectations. You see the highlights of other people's lives, their successes, vacations, achievements, and you begin to wonder if you're doing enough, if you're falling behind, or if you'll ever measure up. But what you're seeing isn't the full picture. No one posts their struggles or their failures, they only share their best moments. By constantly comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, you sabotage your confidence and distract yourself from your own unique path. The first step to silencing this noise is to remind yourself that someone else's journey has nothing to do with your own. You have your own pace, your own purpose, and your own timeline. Stay focused on that. Another form of noise comes from the voices of those around you, friends, family, coworkers, and even strangers who may have opinions about how you should live your life. While it's natural to seek guidance or validation from others, relying too much on outside input can lead you away from your true self. Everyone has their perspective, but no one knows your dreams, values, or aspirations the way you do. Listening to too many voices can confuse you and dilute your vision. You might find yourself making decisions to please others or avoid criticism rather than following your heart. To silence this noise, you need to trust yourself more than anyone else. Learn to filter advice carefully. Take what aligns with your values and leave the rest behind. You are the expert on your life, and your intuition is a powerful guide. Technology is another major source of distraction in today's world. Our devices are designed to capture and hold our attention, and it's easy to lose hours scrolling through feeds, responding to messages, or consuming content that adds little value to our lives. Every notification, every beep, every buzz pulls you further away from the present moment and the goals you've set for yourself. The more time you spend engaging with these distractions, the less time you have to focus on your own growth and productivity. Silencing this noise requires discipline. Set boundaries with your devices. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Create specific times during the day when you check your phone, and use the rest of your time to work on the things that truly matter to you. Reclaim your focus and use it to build something meaningful. Another form of noise is self-doubt and negative self-talk. This is the internal chatter that tells you you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to achieve your goals. It's the voice that reminds you of every past mistake and convinces you that failure is inevitable. This noise can be the hardest to silence because it comes from within, but it is also the most important. You have to challenge those thoughts every time they arise. Replace them with affirmations of your potential, your resilience, and your worth. Remind yourself of what you've already accomplished and use that as evidence that you can achieve even more. When you control your inner dialogue, you take back your power. Silencing the noise isn't about escaping reality or ignoring the world. It's about creating the mental space to focus on what truly matters. It's about eliminating distractions so that you can hear your own voice clearly and act with intention. The noise will always be there, but you have the choice to tune it out. By doing so, you allow yourself to reconnect with your dreams, regain your confidence, and redirect your energy toward building the life you deserve. Prioritizing your dreams is not just a decision, it is a commitment to yourself and your potential. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to put your dreams on the back burner, convincing yourself that you'll come back to them when the time is right, when things slow down, or when you feel more ready. But here's the truth: life will never hand you the perfect moment. If you don't make your dreams a priority now, they will always remain an afterthought, overshadowed by the demands of everyday responsibilities. Prioritizing your dreams is not about waiting for permission or the perfect circumstances. It's about deciding that your goals are worth the time, energy, and sacrifices they require. Most people spend their lives working towards someone else's dreams. They follow paths laid out by societal expectations, family obligations, or career pressures, often forgetting their own aspirations in the process. While it's important to fulfill responsibilities, it's equally important to remember that you have a unique purpose, a vision for your life that only you can bring to reality. Your dreams matter, and they deserve more than the leftover scraps of your time and energy. When you prioritize your dreams, you take ownership of your life. You stop living passively and start acting with intention. Making your dreams a priority begins with clarity. You can't work towards something if you don't know exactly what it is. Take the time to define your goals in detail. What do you truly want to achieve? What excites you, challenges you, and ignites a fire within you? Your dreams should stretch you, pushing you beyond your comfort zone into a space where growth happens. Once you've identified your dreams, write them down. Putting them on paper transforms them from abstract ideas into tangible commitments. This simple act is a declaration to yourself that your dreams are real and worth pursuing. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have, and how you spend it reflects your priorities. If you find yourself saying, "I don't have time to work on my dreams," it's time to take a closer look at how you're using your hours. The reality is that everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. It's how you choose to allocate them that makes the difference. Start by identifying the activities in your life that don't serve your goals. It could be excessive time spent on social media, binge watching TV shows, or saying yes to commitments that don't align with your vision. Cutting out these distractions creates space for what truly matters. Even if it's just an hour a day, dedicate that time exclusively to your dreams. Consistency is far more important than perfection. Prioritizing your dreams also requires energy, and that means taking care of yourself. Your body and mind are the vehicles that will carry you toward your goals, so neglecting them is not an option. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep aren't luxuries, they're necessities. When you prioritize your health, you build the physical and mental stamina needed to pursue your dreams relentlessly. Additionally, protect your energy by setting boundaries. Learn to say no to people and situations that drain you or pull you away from your goals. Saying no to others often means saying yes to yourself. Another essential element of prioritizing your dreams is taking consistent action, no matter how small. Many people get stuck in the planning phase, waiting for everything to be perfect before they start. But perfection is a myth, and waiting only delays progress. Start where you are with what you have. Even the smallest steps move you closer to your goals. Break your dreams into manageable tasks and tackle them one at a time. Celebrate your progress, no matter how incremental it may seem. Each step forward builds momentum, and that momentum will carry you through challenges and setbacks. Fear and doubt will inevitably arise when you prioritize your dreams, especially if they involve stepping into unfamiliar territory. You may question whether you're capable, whether you're deserving, or whether you'll succeed. These doubts are natural, but they must not dictate your actions. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it. Remind yourself why your dreams matter. Visualize the life you want to create and let that vision motivate you to keep going, even when the path feels uncertain. Surround yourself with people who support your vision. The company you keep has a profound impact on your mindset and motivation. Seek out mentors, friends, or communities who share your drive and encourage your growth. Distance yourself from those who dismiss your dreams or fill you with doubt. Your environment should inspire you to rise higher, not hold you back. Prioritizing your dreams isn't always easy. It requires effort, focus, and sometimes difficult choices. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you put your dreams first, you begin to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. You stop merely existing and start thriving, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the life you've always imagined. Building positive habits is one of the most transformative actions you can take to create the life you desire. Habits are the foundation of everything you do, shaping your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your results. They are the invisible architecture of your life, small, consistent behaviors that, over time, determine whether you succeed or remain stagnant. The beauty of habits lies in their compounding effect. When you commit to building positive habits, even small changes can lead to extraordinary outcomes. However, creating these habits requires intention, discipline, and a clear understanding of the impact they have on your daily life. The first step in building positive habits is recognizing the power of consistency. Success isn't built in a single moment or through occasional bursts of effort. It's the result of repeated, deliberate actions over time. Many people underestimate the value of small, consistent efforts because the results aren't always immediate. But just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your habits need time to bear fruit. Whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, exercising regularly, or dedicating a portion of your time to personal development, the key is to show up every day. Consistency transforms your actions into automatic behaviors, making progress feel natural rather than forced. To build positive habits, it's essential to start small. Often people get overwhelmed by the idea of making drastic changes in their lives and give up before they even begin. The truth is, small habits are easier to implement and sustain. Instead of focusing on monumental goals, break them down into manageable steps. For example, if your goal is to exercise more, start with just 5 minutes a day. If you want to read more, begin with a single page. These small wins create momentum and confidence, making it easier to build on them over time. As these habits become ingrained, you can gradually increase their intensity or duration, expanding your capacity for growth. Another critical element of habit building is creating an environment that supports your goals. Your surroundings play a significant role in shaping your behaviors. If you want to adopt healthier eating habits, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and remove temptations. If you want to focus on your studies or work, organize a clutter-free, distraction-free space that encourages productivity. The more aligned your environment is with your intentions, the easier it becomes to stick to your habits. Additionally, use visual cues or reminders to reinforce your commitment. A book on your bedside table can prompt you to read before bed, while a water bottle on your desk can encourage you to stay hydrated. Accountability is another powerful tool for building positive habits. When you share your goals with someone you trust or join a group with similar aspirations, you create a sense of responsibility to follow through. Knowing that someone is aware of your efforts can motivate you to stay on track, even when it feels challenging. Alternatively, you can use self-accountability tools like habit trackers, journals, or apps to monitor your progress. Tracking your habits provides a clear picture of your growth and serves as a reminder of the commitment you've made to yourself. One of the biggest challenges in building positive habits is overcoming the initial resistance. Change, even when it's beneficial, can feel uncomfortable. Your brain is wired to seek familiarity and avoid effort, which is why forming new habits often feels like a struggle. The key to overcoming this resistance is to focus on your why. Remind yourself of the deeper purpose behind the habit. If you're trying to wake up earlier, think about how it will give you more time to work on your goals or spend with loved ones. Connecting your habits to a meaningful purpose makes them feel less like chores and more like steps toward a better life. Equally important is learning to be patient with yourself. Building positive habits is not about perfection, it's about persistence. There will be days when you miss a workout, forget to journal, or fall back into old patterns. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge the slip and recommit to your habit the next day. Progress is rarely linear, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. What matters most is your willingness to keep moving forward, no matter how many times you stumble. Another effective strategy is to pair your new habit with an existing one, a technique known as habit stacking. For instance, if you already have a habit of brushing your teeth in the morning, you can use that moment to add a new habit, like reciting affirmations or practicing gratitude. By linking your new habit to something you already do regularly, you create a seamless transition, making it easier to integrate into your routine. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Positive reinforcement strengthens your commitment and makes the process enjoyable. Each time you stick to your habit, you're proving to yourself that change is possible and that you're capable of growth. Over time, these small celebrations build confidence, motivating you to continue on your path. Positive habits are the building blocks of a fulfilling life. They create the structure that allows you to consistently work toward your goals and become the person you aspire to be. By focusing on consistency, starting small, creating a supportive environment, and staying patient, you can build habits that transform your life in profound and lasting ways. Embracing solitude is one of the most transformative steps you can take towards self-discovery, personal growth, and achieving your goals. In a world that constantly demands your attention, the idea of being alone can feel uncomfortable, even intimidating. However, solitude is not about isolation or loneliness. It is about creating a space where you can connect deeply with yourself, reflect on your life, and find clarity about your purpose. When you embrace solitude, you gain access to an inner strength and wisdom that can guide you through challenges and help you build the life you truly want. The first thing to understand about solitude is that it allows you to break free from the noise of the world. Every day we are inundated with external influences, social media, news, opinions, and the endless stream of information that competes for our attention. This constant noise can cloud your judgment and make it difficult to hear your own thoughts. By stepping away from these distractions and spending time alone, you create a sanctuary for your mind. In this quiet space, you can reflect on your goals, evaluate your progress, and gain a clearer understanding of what truly matters to you. Solitude gives you the opportunity to filter out the voices of others and focus solely on your own. One of the most significant benefits of solitude is self-reflection. When you spend time alone, you can ask yourself important questions. What do I want to achieve? What is holding me back? Am I living in alignment with my values? These questions require honest and uninterrupted thought, which is difficult to achieve when you're constantly surrounded by people or distractions. In solitude, you have the freedom to explore your innermost thoughts and feelings without judgment or interruption. This process of self-reflection helps you identify your strengths, address your weaknesses, and set a clear direction for your life. Solitude also fosters creativity and problem-solving. When your mind is free from distractions, it has the space to wander, explore, and connect ideas in new and unexpected ways. Some of the most innovative ideas and breakthroughs occur during moments of solitude, whether it's during a quiet walk, journaling, or simply sitting in silence. By giving yourself the time and space to think deeply, you unlock your creative potential and discover solutions to problems that may have seemed insurmountable before. Solitude is a wellspring of inspiration, allowing you to tap into your unique perspective and generate ideas that set you apart. Another powerful aspect of solitude is the opportunity it provides for emotional healing. Life can be overwhelming, and it's easy to suppress difficult emotions in the hustle and bustle of daily activities. However, ignoring these feelings only leads to greater stress and unresolved pain. Solitude creates a safe space for you to confront and process your emotions. When you allow yourself to sit with your feelings, whether it's sadness, anger, or fear, you can begin to understand and release them. This process is not always easy, but it is essential for personal growth. Embracing solitude allows you to heal from within and build emotional resilience. Spending time alone also strengthens your independence and self-reliance. In solitude, you learn to trust yourself, make decisions without external validation, and rely on your own capabilities. Many people are uncomfortable with being alone because they fear it will highlight their insecurities or weaknesses. However, the opposite is often true. When you embrace solitude, you discover your inner strength and develop a deeper sense of confidence. You realize that you are capable of handling challenges on your own, and this self-assurance empowers you to take bold steps towards your goals. It's important to note that embracing solitude doesn't mean withdrawing from relationships or avoiding social interactions. Human connection is vital, and relationships play a significant role in our happiness and well-being. However, solitude helps you approach these connections from a place of wholeness. When you spend time alone, you gain a better understanding of who you are and what you need. This self-awareness allows you to form healthier, more meaningful relationships because you're no longer seeking validation or fulfillment from others. Instead, you approach relationships as a complete individual, bringing authenticity and depth to your connections. Creating space for solitude requires intention and effort, especially in a busy world. Start by carving out small pockets of time each day to be alone, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. Use this time to meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence. Gradually, you can extend these moments and incorporate solitude into your routine. Whether it's a solo walk in nature, a quiet morning ritual, or an evening of reflection, these moments of solitude become a sacred time for personal growth and self-discovery. Embracing solitude is a gift you give yourself. It is a chance to step back from the chaos, reconnect with your inner self, and gain clarity about your life's direction. In solitude, you discover the strength, creativity, and wisdom that reside within you, empowering you to navigate life's challenges and pursue your goals with purpose and confidence. Eliminating distractions is one of the most powerful steps you can take to unlock your full potential and achieve your goals. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, distractions are everywhere. They come in the form of endless notifications, social media, emails, streaming platforms, and even the constant chatter of our own thoughts. While some distractions might seem small or harmless, their cumulative effect can be devastating, draining your time, energy, and focus. To succeed, you must learn to identify these distractions, remove them, and create an environment where your mind can focus fully on what truly matters. The first step in eliminating distractions is to become aware of them. Many distractions operate silently in the background, stealing your attention without you even realizing it. For example, how often do you find yourself picking up your phone to check one thing only to lose 20 minutes scrolling aimlessly? Or how often do you let a single notification pull you away from deep, meaningful work? These distractions might feel small in the moment, but over time they add up. robbing you of the focus and momentum needed to make progress toward your goals. Awareness is key. Take a step back and analyze how you spend your time each day. Identify the patterns and habits that pull your attention away from your priorities. Once you've identified your distractions, the next step is to create boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your time and focus. For example, you can set specific times during the day to check emails or respond to messages, rather than constantly reacting to them as they come in. Similarly, you can establish no phone zones during your most productive hours, turning off notifications or even placing your phone in another room. These boundaries act as a shield, allowing you to work with uninterrupted focus. While it might feel uncomfortable at first, these practices can drastically improve your efficiency and create more space for meaningful work. Creating a focused environment is another critical element of eliminating distractions. Your surroundings have a significant impact on your ability to concentrate. If your workspace is cluttered or chaotic, your mind is more likely to feel scattered as well. Take the time to organize your space and remove anything that doesn't serve your goals. A clean, minimalistic environment can help clear your mind and reduce mental clutter. Beyond physical space, consider the auditory environment as well. Noise-canceling headphones or calming background music can help block out external distractions, creating a space where your mind can focus fully. Technology is one of the biggest sources of distraction, but it doesn't have to be. When used intentionally, technology can be a powerful tool for productivity and growth. The key is to control your technology rather than letting it control you. Start by limiting your use of apps and platforms that don't serve your goals. For instance, if social media is a significant distraction, consider deleting unnecessary apps, setting time limits, or using tools that block access during certain hours. Additionally, you can use technology to your advantage by leveraging productivity tools, such as task managers, focus apps, and time trackers. These tools can help you stay organized and ensure that your time is spent on meaningful activities. Another powerful strategy for eliminating distractions is practicing mindfulness. Distractions aren't always external, often they come from within. Your own thoughts, worries, and daydreams can pull you away from the task at hand, making it difficult to stay focused. Mindfulness teaches you to recognize when your attention is drifting and gently bring it back to the present moment. Practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to pause and refocus can help you develop greater mental discipline. Over time, this awareness makes it easier to stay engaged with your work and resist the pull of internal distractions. Prioritization is also crucial in the fight against distractions. Not all tasks are created equal, and trying to do everything at once can leave you overwhelmed and scattered. Instead, identify the tasks that are most important and focus on those first. Use tools like the Eisenhower matrix or the 80/20 rule to determine which activities will have the greatest impact on your goals. By prioritizing what truly matters, you can eliminate the distraction of less important tasks and devote your energy to what counts. Finally, it's essential to manage your energy. Even with the best strategies in place, distractions are much harder to resist when you're tired or stressed. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being is critical to maintaining focus. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, and staying physically active. Regular breaks are equally important. Short periods of rest can recharge your mind and prevent burnout, making it easier to stay focused when you return to work. Eliminating distractions is not a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process of self-awareness and discipline. The more intentional you are about protecting your focus, the more progress you'll make toward your goals. By removing the noise and clutter from your life, you create the mental space and clarity needed to think deeply, work efficiently, and achieve extraordinary results. Taking consistent action is the cornerstone of achieving success in any area of life. No matter how ambitious your goals or how detailed your plans, they mean little without the daily effort to bring them to life. Consistent action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's not about grand gestures or one-time heroic efforts. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and making progress no matter how small. This steady, deliberate effort compounds over time, creating unstoppable momentum that can lead to extraordinary outcomes. One of the most powerful aspects of consistent action is its ability to build habits and routines that support your goals. When you commit to taking action every day, no matter how small, you train your brain to prioritize your objectives. Over time, these actions become automatic, requiring less willpower and effort to sustain. For example, if your goal is to write a book, committing to write just 500 words a day might seem insignificant at first. However, within a few months, those daily efforts will add up to a completed manuscript. The same principle applies to fitness, learning a new skill, or advancing in your career. The key is to focus on consistency, not perfection. Consistent action also helps you overcome inertia, which is one of the biggest barriers to progress. Starting something new can feel daunting, especially when the task seems overwhelming or the goal feels far away. But when you take that first step, no matter how small, you begin to build momentum. Momentum is a powerful force that makes the next step easier and the step after that even easier. Before you know it, you're moving forward with a sense of purpose and direction. The important thing is to keep moving, even when the path ahead is unclear or the results aren't immediately visible. Another benefit of consistent action is that it builds discipline and resilience. There will be days when motivation is low, when challenges arise, or when progress feels painfully slow. These moments test your commitment and determination. However, by taking action even when you don't feel like it, you strengthen your ability to push through obstacles and stay focused on your goals. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Over time, you develop the mental toughness to persevere through setbacks and stay on track, no matter what. Consistent action also allows you to learn and adapt along the way. When you take action regularly, you gain valuable experience and insights that you wouldn't get from merely planning or thinking about your goals. You start to see what works, what doesn't, and where you need to adjust your approach. For example, if you're starting a business, you might not have all the answers in the beginning. But by consistently reaching out to potential clients, refining your offerings, and testing different strategies, you gather feedback that helps you improve and grow. This iterative process is where real progress happens, and it's only possible through consistent effort. One of the most overlooked aspects of consistent action is its ability to build confidence. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or feeling ready. It comes from taking action and proving to yourself that you're capable. Each small win, each step forward, reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Over time, these successes add up, creating a sense of self-assurance that propels you forward. Even setbacks and failures become opportunities to learn and grow, further strengthening your confidence and resilience. Consistent action also keeps you connected to your goals and purpose. When you take daily steps toward your aspirations, you're constantly reminded of why they matter to you. This regular engagement keeps your goals top of mind, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. It also helps you avoid the common pitfall of procrastination, where you put off important tasks and lose momentum. By committing to take action every day, no matter how small, you ensure that your goals remain a priority in your life. Time management plays a crucial role in consistent action. With so many demands on your time and attention, it's easy to let distractions or less important tasks take over. To maintain consistency, you need to prioritize your actions and create a schedule that supports your goals. This might mean setting aside specific blocks of time each day to work on your objectives, or breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. By being intentional with your time, you create a structure that makes it easier to stay consistent. Finally, consistent action helps you develop a growth mindset. When you commit to taking regular steps toward your goals, you're embracing the belief that progress is possible through effort and persistence. This mindset allows you to view challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as obstacles to avoid. It encourages you to keep pushing forward, even when the results are slow or uncertain. Over time, this mindset becomes a powerful driver of success, fueling your ability to adapt, learn, and achieve. Taking consistent action is not always glamorous or exciting. It requires patience, dedication, and the willingness to do the work, even when the results aren't immediate. However, it's this steady, deliberate effort that ultimately leads to lasting success. By showing up every day and taking action, you not only move closer to your goals, you also become the kind of person who can achieve them. Consistent action is the foundation of success. It builds habits, momentum, discipline, and confidence, keeping you connected to your goals and helping you grow through effort and persistence. By showing up every day, you create progress, adapt to challenges, and transform your vision into reality. Keep moving forward, no matter how small the step.